Good evening. This is a meeting of the Athens Board of Zoning Appeals. The time is 7:22 p.m. and the date is October 13, 2015. At this time, I will call the meeting to order. The board consists of 5 members and 2 alternates, and the alternates taking full part in the discussions and becoming a voting member in the absence of a member or when a member abstains for conflict of interest. Present tonight are members Ms. Betty Hollow and Ms. Lisa Carson, and alternates who will be voting members tonight are Mr. Ed Baum and Ms. Ellen Salter. I am John Golsey, the chair. Also present are zoning administrator Mr. John Paskey and secretary Mr. Paul Eschenbacher. The board operates according to the following procedure. The chair will name and describe the case. The zoning administrator or secretary will state the basis of the objection and any applicable facts or conditions pertaining to the case. The appellant or their representative will give reason why the appeal should be viewed favorably. Anyone wishing to speak in favor of the request will be heard. Anyone wishing to speak in general, comment will be heard. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition will be heard. If necessary, the appellant or their representative will offer concluding summary or rebuttal remarks. Testimony from the floor shall be closed. The board will deliberate and render a decision. According to Athens City Code Section 23073, the board has the power to hear requests for conditionally permitted uses, among other things that will not apply tonight. Any person, resident or officer, department or appointed body of the City of Athens aggrieved by a decision of the board may petition the Athens County Court of Common Pleas concerning the illegality of the decision. Such petition must be filed within 30 days after the mailing of the decision of the board to the appellant. There's only one case on tonight's agenda. That's case number 15-16C. The board is required to take testimony under oath. Would anyone wishing to speak please stand? Do you swear or affirm that any testimony you will present to the board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Be seated. Okay, going back to the case, this is case number 15-16C. Is the property at 817 West Union Street, Athens Sweet Arts Bakery, the appellant, and the zone is R3. The appellant is requesting a conditional use permit to have a commercial bakery in an R3 zone as per ACC 230403C7. Mr. Paskey, I don't know whether you want to describe or maybe the appellant a little bit of information about the location of this place and surrounding, because I wasn't able to find it, and I don't know if everybody actually found the location.
It's actually odd. The location is in the lower level of where the Stages, is that the name of Stages Daycare is, which is on the other side of Morrison Gordon Elementary School. You actually go out of the city limits, then that one piece comes back in. So it's the last piece before you cross Margaret's Creek.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
I mean, I can go over the 3 conditions and everything.
Right. Okay, the appellant, you could come to the podium?
I do have a question.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Mr. Paskey. Could you tell me what the current interpretation of the phrase primarily for residents of the neighborhood means?
Well, the way we've done it in the past, and there's been others that come through here, is it's just been my interpretation that in an R3, when you got an R3 that really isn't in an established neighborhood, such as that, there is no neighborhood. We've had others like this. The daycare is a perfect example. It's within the building as well. I kind of go with the term within the community versus a neighborhood.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Now you may come to the podium and state your name and your address for the records and state your case.
My name is Jennifer McLean Esky, and which address would you like? My home address or the...
Your home address, I guess, is
Okay.
sufficient.
My home address is 9103 Five Points Road, Athens, Ohio. I have a home bakery. I'm a licensed home baker, and I opened March of 2014. And at that time, I was actually a parking enforcement officer for the city of Athens. And earlier this year, in May, I decided that my love of baking was a little bit more so than my love of giving tickets. So I left the city and started baking full time. And 3 months into that, I realized that I was having to turn away orders because as a home baker, I can only have one residential oven. And I just kept getting more orders and more orders and more orders, and I just didn't have the space. I was presented with the possibility of moving into the lower portion of Stages Early Learning Center, and I looked at the area as far as the building, and the space would just be perfect. It's open, it's accessible, it's right there. I bake 4 Stages Early Learning Center. I do monthly muffins. The people that live across the street, I've done birthday cakes for. Morrison Elementary, I do cupcakes and goodies. The church, the Athens Church of Christ, I have multiple people that have ordered from me that go there. So I've spoken to the community and kind of gave them an idea as to what I might do if allowed, and everyone seemed really positive about it, and so this is where we are.
Is this place going to be just for production of the baking, or is people going to be coming in or out, the public?
It would be, yes, they would be coming in and out. There wouldn't be any seating per se. Like there'd be a counter where there would be like pastries and whatnot for people to come in and get coffee and like a morning muffin or a morning croissant or something like that. But it would be primarily the place where I would make my wedding cakes or my birthday cakes or my tiramisu or my cheesecakes, you know, that
So
kind
for
of.
pick up things like that.
Correct, yes.
Can you talk about the parking situation there?
I have a architect's drawing if you guys would like to see. Our architect has drawn out where all of the spaces are, and there are a few that have been added.
And there's a lot of different parking spaces. Which ones?
So this area here would be my area.
Okay,
These here and these here.
yours are yours. Okay, you need that many. Huh? Okay,
6 spaces there.
4,
It looks like 7.
7, yeah.
4 and 3.
4 and 3 is 7. Yeah,
33 maybe.
that should be more than enough.
Any questions?
So you 3 here and 4 here, and to your estimation, that would be adequate?
Yes, because I am not a sit-down establishment, there wouldn't be any need for long-term kind of parking. It would be a come in, pick up, and leave. So 7 spaces would be very adequate.
We looked at the parking requirements for both the daycare and this combined, and
And it's adequate,
okay,
it's sufficient.
yeah. I mean, based on the fact that the daycare was there, again, daycare is not even listed in our code anywhere, so do the best we can.
Question, go ahead.
I'm ready to make a motion.
Well, unless you want to share some baking secrets, you can sit down.
Well, I mean, I have lots.
Would you like to speak also? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, very good. Any discussions on the? We're going to close the discussion on the floor. There is no one to
You do realize
Opposed?
the three findings you go through on
Yeah.
this? Okay.
right now or after the motion.
How do you do it on another?
After the motion.
After
Get 'em out of the way.
We're going to close the discussion on the floor, and is there any other discussions before you make a motion?
Now can I do it?
Yes, we're looking at
I
it.
mean, it's my first time. I move the Board of Zoning Appeals approve a conditional use permit for a commercial bakery in an R3 zone as per ACC 23.04.03C7.
Anyone wants to second?
Second.
Okay, we had the motion by Mr. Ed Baum and second by Ms. Hollow. Okay, now we're going to go, we don't have any findings per se like the other ones, but basically we have the power to approve such conditional use, and the code office will issue the permit. That's one thing. We can also add conditions. These are just the things that we could do. However, Section E, conditionally permitted uses, it states that number one, conditional uses for which a permit is issued are permitted in the zone. And I understand that you already have confirmed that.
Based on what she's telling me more, I think we can even use the word neighborhood. So, because they're supplying goods to the people in the immediate vicinity.
Right, okay. That was one thing. So this use is permitted in that zone. And number two, each conditional use is considered as an individual case, and that's and so on. And there was, I guess, somewhere I read it has to be enclosed, and all the business, those are all comply. And if there's any issue with the parking or sign or anything, you folks will take care of that.
Right.
Number three, the BZA shall find that the case conforms to the specific requirement enumerated in each section, and also these standards. And the standards are the conditional use complies with all applicable city regulations.
Which would be bulk controls and
Okay.
to the best of our knowledge, an existing building, setbacks are okay, et cetera. So
Excellent,
everything's-
okay. And the conditional use will be of such location, size, and character that it will generally be in harmony with the appropriate and orderly development of the zone. It will not be detriment to the orderly development of adjacent properties, nor inconsistent with the city comprehensive plan. And we should be okay there too. And finally, the ingress and egress from the parking area is so designed as to cause minimum interference with traffic on the abutting streets. And that should be okay. So are we ready to vote?
Yes.
All in favor of this, approving this conditional use, please raise your hand. So we have 5-0. You have your request. Okay, we have in here the position of minutes from September 15, 2015. I read it, and I think everything was fine. Okay, all in favor of, do we have to make a motion?
You have to make a motion.
Okay, let's make a
I
motion.
move to approve the minutes of September, no, what is it?
15.
15th.
Okay.
I second.
Okay, and we have a second. All in favor, raise your hands. Okay, very good. Anything else?
You let him do two motions in the same night.
Yeah. And then the third motion is to adjourn.
Crazy for money.
All
You don't have to have one.
okay.
All you can say is, all business having been finished, we are adjourned.
Okay, we are adjourned.